Klay Thompson, this is so basic. Feet set, defensive stance away from the ball in the gaps. Your feet are not set. You're going towards the ball on the kick out. Chris Middleton can now just get it. Open triple. You're Dario Saric here. Brandon Podziemski does a great job jamming Giannis as he comes through the screen. So I'm right back up into Giannis right now. Right over there, battling for position. Now you got to front the post. You're waiting for him. You're not going to find him. So you're fronting the post without backside help. Throw it over the top. Easy. Playing off of Giannis doesn't solve anything. You don't respect his shot. It doesn't matter. You give him a runway to get downhill. Up. You have help in the middle of the floor, but you got to stop his dribble up top. I mean, if he wants to, he can get right in the paint. Or you're also just giving up an open three. This is basic. You're doubling the post. Okay? So what's Andrew Wiggins? Why is he underneath the elbow? Like, you should be rotating now to Chris Middleton. Now. And then everybody else rotates from there. What is Wiggins doing? You got two people rotating to Chris Middleton. That's poorly coached. Communication is everything in transition defense. And there is no transition defense without communicating. Klay Thompson takes the ball. Cool, say it. Jonathan Kuminga's got to take Bobby Portis. You get cross-matched all the time. Say it. Trace Jackson-Davis is late. He'll take Brook Lopez trailing the play. But you're not communicating. Trace Jackson-Davis, Jonathan Kuminga both going to Bobby Portis. Nobody's going to Brook Lopez. And now you can't defend this screen. Not that you'd probably defend it well anyways. If you're Andrew Wiggins, I'm always sprinting back in transition. Always sprinting back in transition, so I'm in help. Okay, if you're Jonathan Kuminga, it'd be nice if you'd be just getting over in a defensive stance with your feet set. But you're not. You're walking, you're playing off your back foot already. And you're not forcing Damian Lillard to where your help is in the middle of the floor. But what cannot happen is here. Corey Joseph's back to the ball. Never. Back is to the baseline. Jonathan Kuminga's getting beat here. I mean, look at his defensive stance. He's getting beat. I got to be in the gaps. And your back's to the ball. You have no idea what's going on. That brings help from the paint. The Bucks run consecutive ball screens here. First of all, you switch the first one. Why not? Corey Joseph and Wiggins. So you don't. But now, okay, this is not defense. This is offensive. This is up. This is not up. Hedge the screen. No place for Brook Lopez to roll to or pop to. Get Damian Lillard out of the way. This is not defense. This is not what America's about. This is offensive. This is Steve Kerr, this coaching staff. Just an atrocious segment of defense from Dario Saric. First of all, you're guarding Damian Lillard. You're not going to be able to guard Damian Lillard. Why don't we get up, show our hands, and force him into help right there where Trace Jackson-Davis is? Why not? Why not? All right, so you're going to get beat the other way. Klay Thompson, luckily, is going to come all the way over into the paint to help you. So show your hands, please. So Damian Lillard has to go into that help. Nope, not that either. I will just never understand this. Ever. The Warriors have numbers defensively. They have the Trace Jackson-Davis is coming to help. Get up and guard the ball. You have help. Like, how is nobody on the sideline? Practice. Like, look at this. What are you doing? Why are you? This is not what this country's about. Again, communication in transition is everything. There's no such thing as transition defense that doesn't involve communicating. Dario Saric has the ball. Communicate it. Trace Jackson-Davis is going to have to take one of the Bucks players trailing the play. But Trace Jackson-Davis is going to join Dario Saric in guarding the ball. And now no one's taking any of these trailers. Bobby Portis. How is this not a point of emphasis? Klay Thompson switching, certainly when it's Giannis too, but it doesn't even matter. I'm always underneath the screener. Immediately. You go over the top. Now Kuminga's got to help. Oh, there's Middleton wide open. This is not fair. This is patently not fair. This is wrong. This ruins my life. Oh my God. Stop running layup lines. Hedge. Get Lillard out. I have backside help right there with Kevon Looney. This is not fair. This country can't be. This is not Steve Kerr and what they allow. And by the way, Giannis's role is open too. You're not guarding anything. This is just not fair. I can't even imagine that this is what life is about. Andrew Wiggins, you see Kevon Looney's beat. I'm always rotating the ball. I'm in the gaps. This is your help. You don't rotate to the ball. You're standing there. You're not in a defensive stance. So Chris Middleton gets through with his dribble alive, but Dario Saric now is coming to help on the ball. Could Klay Thompson not stare at the ball? It'd have been nice if Wiggins was where he's supposed to be. Dario Saric was cross-matched onto Damian Lillard. He goes up to double Chris Middleton right here. Chris Middleton picks his dribble up. You got to just rotate back to Damian Lillard. Klay Thompson's cross-matched onto Giannis. That's his assignment. Like, you can't just all of a sudden, with Damian Lillard one pass away, say, let's swap assignments. Not how basketball works. This ruins my life. This has ruined every day of every moment of my life. Ice the screen. You have to have backside help for Giannis Antetokounmpo. It is not a choice. There's all types of backside defense, but instead you're in your dumb drop coverage. Now there's no backside help. So Giannis is catching this on the run, okay? Brook Lopez has inside position on Klay Thompson, even if this is a miss, and Malik Beasley's wide open in the corner. This can't be allowed. Like, someone has got to step in. This is not okay. This is so basic. How do the Warriors screw this up time and again? If you're taking Malik Beasley, I don't know why you would, but say it now so Klay Thompson can take Giannis. If Klay Thompson's taking Malik Beasley, say that now so Trace Jackson Davis goes to Giannis. But we got Trace Jackson Davis going to the ball, Klay Thompson going towards the ball. It's off a missed free throw. Jonathan Kuminga, could we get our whole body in front of Andre Jackson Jr.? You're using one arm, sort of, whole body. There's no ever reason why this should ever happen other than laziness. And now the Bucks get another chance. So unorganized, so poorly coached. Andrew Wiggins just went to double. So he's going back to double. So I know this. Like, this was planned. This was in the game plan. So Trace Jackson Davis has to immediately rotate to Damian Lillard, right? And then you leave the weak side wing and everybody rotates from there. What ends up happening? You have 5 Warriors players converging in the paint. 5. Why? Why is Jonathan Kuminga leaning towards the screen? It's Brandon Podziemski and Kuminga. I'd assume you're switching anyways. What? Get your hands on the screener. You're going to get blown by the other way every time. Every time. And one. What does Steve Kerr, Kenny Atkinson, Bruce Frazier, any of the 50 coaches, you must have backside help unless you're switching. That's why I'm icing here. So when Brook Lopez rolls or pops, Kuminga can get up. Corey Joseph can handle both Bucks players 2 passes away. You're in drop. Where's your backside help? It's air. Do you realize the second Lopez touches this, the Bucks have numbers, and they are scoring? It's just not fair. It just keeps me... It's something that I will never be able to get over. Not ever. Jonathan Kuminga rotates to the ball. Good, you're in the gaps. That does not mean we're ignoring Chris Middleton. You're still seeing both. You're still seeing both. You're just staring at the ball right now. So Middleton's coming off a handoff. You're late. But Quinones is switching the screen. Lester Quinones has got to get up. You're switching this handoff. Andrew Wiggins guarding at half court will destroy the Warriors in a second. Not on this clip particularly, because Lester Quinones is supposed to be doubling on the baseline. He's there. So Jonathan Kuminga's got to know this. So now I'm forcing, everybody else rotates down to help the helper, but Kuminga's got to force Giannis towards the help in the baseline. Now Andrew Wiggins is taking way too long to rotate to the ball and get underneath the three-point line, but there's a double here. But apparently Kuminga doesn't know because you're overplaying the baseline. And now Giannis is going to the middle of the floor. And where was Wiggins? Well, here this is. Now this is going to burn the Warriors. You're guarding Chris Middleton at half court. Giannis is catching this in the post. Just get back. Be ready to guard at about the three-point line. You're not going to be able to get down there. Like, when this ball gets dumped down, I got to immediately rotate to the ball so I'm in help. Like, you're gambling and guarding at half court for no reason. Look at this. You have no time to get down now. Giannis is catching this and is gone. And you're not going to get there in time. What is Dario Saric? First of all, you should be icing the screen anyways because there's no place for Brook Lopez to go. You keep Chris Middleton on the sideline. But you're running your stupid drop coverage. Dario Saric is not a part of this. You're not a part of this screen. Why are you not guarding Giannis? This is just not okay, man. This should not be. This is a crime. This is a crime. Please. Ice the screen, backside help, Chris Middleton. Look at how you're asking Klay Thompson to guard. Look at this. Playing from over the top. So now Chris Middleton can just leverage that, shoot into you. He's also open for 3 and 1. This is... you're Brandon Podziemski in transition, obviously as Giannis is crossing the three-point line, I got to get low and start battling. This is not even close to good enough